Another big victory for the Christian cake shop owner who refused to bake a cake because of his religious beliefs. The state of Colorado and Jack Phillips have agreed to end all litigation. This is the second time the baker claimed he faced anti-religious hostility, most recently for refusing to bake a gender transition cake. And back in 2012, he would not make a wedding cake for a same-sex couple. Jack Phillips is the owner of Masterpiece Cake Shop, and he joins us now with more on this story, along with Kristen Wagner, an attorney at Alliance Defending Freedom. Thank you both for being with us.
Thank you.
Jack, 2 days ago, you're sitting down to write your deposition, and you found out the news that they have dropped their suit.
Yeah.
What went through your mind? This has been 6.5 years in the making.
6.5 years. That was a tremendous win. It was a great victory for us because for over 25 years at Masterpiece Cake Shop, we've served everybody who comes in our store. We just don't create every message that people ask us to create.
So how are you going to celebrate? You going to bake a cake for your party?
Yeah, I think that'd be a good idea.
Kristen, what does this mean for you?
Well, it's a great win, 6.5-year hard-fought battle, trip to the Supreme Court. But I think we do need to remember there are government officials in other states that are continuing to prosecute filmmakers, printers, graphic design artists, hand painters, and they're crushing these people, threatening them even with jail time if they don't express a message that violates their convictions. So no matter what side of the debate you're on, we need to make sure that no American can be forced to express a message that violates their core convictions.
So, Jack, the deal was Colorado said, if you're going to sue us, we're suing you. And you said, well, I'm going to sue you for hostility. And they said, if you drop your case, we'll drop our case, right?
Yeah, they were so openly hostile to us that we were forced to. We had no other choice.
What did they do that was so hostile?
They compared my faith to slave owners and Holocaust. In this case, they called me a hater, just multiple things. And
what's amazing about it is the Supreme Court in the first case rebuked those statements, sternly condemned the commission. The commission then went out and again embraced those statements and said we should be more transparent about this religious hostility.
This is the Civil Rights Commission in
Yes.
Colorado. Are you going to stay in Colorado? What's your message to them today?
Yeah, I plan on staying in Colorado the rest of my life. I've been there all my life. I love where I live and I love what I do. And now, after 7 years almost, I can get back to doing the work that I love.
All right, so Kristen, what does this mean? You alluded to how this is going to affect other cases in other states. How will this affect them? Will all of those lawsuits be dropped?
I think it sends a very strong message to government officials. They need to stop targeting people of faith because of their beliefs on very important issues. And in NIFLA, a Supreme Court decision this last term, the court again said governments can't force people to say things that violate their convictions. So we're optimistic that constitutional rights will be protected no matter which way the political winds shift.
Jack, you've been under fire for 6.5 years. A lot of people don't agree with you. Would you do it all over again?
We would do it all over again because it's the right thing to do. You have to stand for your convictions, and every American should be free to live and work according to their conscience without fear of punishment from the government.
Jack, Kristen, thanks for being with us.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
You're welcome.